This demo is for members of Toastmasters clubs that use the WordPress for Toastmasters system, which gives them powerful tools for marketing their club and celebrating their accomplishments of their members. And it also provides tools for signing up for meeting roles. So you'll get an invitation to join the website. Now, this is going to be different than the password that you'll use on Toastmasters.org for accessing the Pathways educational materials. But the invitation looks something like this with a link you follow to set your password. Now, WordPress gives you a long, challenging string of letters, symbols, and numbers, which is a secure password. Now, if you're going to use this, and it may be fine to use it if you have some system for remembering complex passwords. You might just let your browser remember the password, or you might use a password manager like LastPass, which is what I use. You would definitely want to copy this down because you won't be able to capture that until you log in for the first time. Or you can change it to something that you think you could remember. So for this fictional user, he's going to use a misspelled version of an old girlfriend's name, followed by a few digits from a childhood phone number in parentheses, just for example. So something obscure, it shouldn't be a word that's found in the dictionary. It says that this is a strong password, and I will go ahead and set that password. So now that's been set, I can log in. And on my first login, I'll get this screen prompting me to understand some of the basics of working on a WordPress site. So, this is a system that was invented originally for bloggers. So there are menus that lead places that you don't necessarily need to go right now. There is a Toastmasters menu that includes things like a listing of meetings where you can sign up for roles, a progress report where you'd be able to see your old speeches as they accumulate in the system from agendas you've signed up for in the past. There's an evaluations tab. You can give evaluations using a web-based system that includes the Pathways forms. And there's also a member list, a member directory that you have to be logged in to see, at least logged in to see the whole list. This tab here that says to do first suggests that one of the first things you might do is edit your member profile and then sign up for a meeting role. And there's also a link to this tutorial. Good place to start is by editing your member profile. Make sure that the person who entered your name into the system actually spelled it right. If you have to make some corrections there, maybe they put in your home phone and your mobile phone and you would only want your mobile phone to be listed in the directory. So we can make corrections such as that. We can put in some biographical information about yourself if you want to use this as a little bit of an advertisement for yourself, maybe your small business. You can do that. You can decide to share some of this information publicly. Here's a link where you can come back and reset your password later. And you can check to allow your name, your social media links, your photo, and descriptions you've been provided to be displayed publicly. You optionally could allow your email to also be shown publicly. This is one of the places where you can see the upcoming meetings with the options to print the agenda or show the agenda on screen. But mostly we want you to sign up for roles on the agenda. So the way you get experience in Toastmasters, the way you get more out of the program is by participating. So for starters, you might sign up for a supporting role, and that's recorded. And it tells us to also sign up for a future role, would be a great idea. And maybe we're ambitious and we want to go ahead and we'll put in our path. And we're going to sign up to do the icebreaker. For a speech, you want to put in a few details, something that the Toastmaster of the day can say when they introduce you. For an icebreaker, that would be some biographical details. So we can do that, and we'll, again, take the role, and this is recorded in the system. There's a few different ways you can navigate from meeting to meeting. Most sites will have a calendar page where things are listed on a calendar grid. You may also see a widget in the upper right-hand corner that lists the upcoming meetings, or there could be a role sign up menu up here that you will see. If I log out, I'll see that this link that before said dashboard is changed to login. And if I follow the links to any of the meetings, it'll prompt me to log in first. Also, if the widget is displayed in the upper right-hand corner, again, this varies between different site layouts, you would have a prompt to log in to sign up for meeting roles. And it takes us to that meeting. This is the one where I'd signed up to be a counter, but I'll remove myself from the agenda. So that's something that you don't want to be doing all the time, but if you need to, it's a way of signaling to the Toastmaster of the day that you're not going to be able to make it, and somebody else can come in and take that role. If your club uses the Toastmasters.org system, your password would also allow you to set up a website for another club that you might belong to. You would just log in and go to this homepage for Toastmasters.org. You fill out a form and you'll get a shiny new website that your club can use to hopefully be productive, to market itself more effectively, and to make its members productive as well.